So here we are about a month and change later now with the wine fridge, the replacement. It has been performing absolutely flawlessly. I'm super impressed. Everything is ice cold, way, way, way better than the old stupid Peltier Junction one could ever produce. So it's working fantastic. It's working so good that I got a second one. Yep. What happened was, I was at Aldi, I saw it, I said I'm never going to get a better price than that, and I already checked on like Amazon and other places, not going to get a better price than 79 bucks. So I picked the one up, and it far exceeded my expectations. And then I said, I really like this thing. This is working great. So a couple weeks go by, I'm back in Aldi. There's 6 of them still sitting there. Meh. What do I need another one for? I don't need it. There's plenty of room in it. I'll show you in a bit. What would I possibly need a second one for? Nah. It's kind of a shame, but I don't have any practical purpose for that. It's useless to me. And then 2 more weeks go by. 2 left. One box was beat up, and the other one had shit on top of it. But they had the price sign on it, and it was 59 bucks. And I said, okay, now I'm buying. Totally didn't need it. Totally don't need it at all, because the one is more than sufficient. But I bought a second. And the reason I bought a second is because you should always have 2. As the saying goes, 2 is 1 and 1 is none. And that's exactly why I bought the second one, and the price was 20 bucks less, and it was on closeout, and I would never see it again. So there you go. I got it home, and I said, okay, well, I'm not going to keep a defective product, so I need to take this out of the box and ensure that it works. And I'm sure that it would. So I took it out of the box, and I plugged it in, and it ran, and it ran, and it started getting cold, and it started doing everything it was supposed to. And I left it for a bit, and it got nice and cold. And I said, okay, that's great. So now I don't have anywhere to store this extra fridge. I could put it on top of it just like I did and just use one. But why do that? Because knowing my luck, if I let it sit dormant, it'll just die from sitting there. So I'd rather have both of them running and both cold, even if it's fucking empty. I don't give a fuck. I'd rather they be running and cold so they're ready at any time that you could put anything in there. One just started. I don't know which one runs and which one doesn't. So anyway, that's the one drawback. But anyhow, I said I'm not just going to leave it and not let it run, because then when I do need it, when the other one dies, it's not going to make cold, because that's generally been my luck. So they're sitting mostly empty. Top fridge, well, maybe not that empty. There's a lot of room in here. Got some energy drinks in the back, bottle of Aldi Coke, one on the door, an opal juice and a tomato juice in there, and another energy drink on the door. That's nice and ice cold. And then because this is the lower one, it's the wine cellar, obviously. And that's got champagne and wine on the door, another Aldi Coke, a cornberry juice, which is icing over. Nice. Some more wine, a couple of tonic waters in there. Is this cornberry juice ice? Yes! Look at that. It's icing up at the top. It fucking works, man. I love it. That's awesome. these little things, and I know they have the exploding refrigerant, and we talked about that in the previous parts of this, but man, oh man, the chances, see the whole, I had the video on the Whirlpool refrigerators that explode in that. Can it happen? Absolutely. Are they using flammable refrigerant in everything now? Of course. And of course, the last question is, what can I do about it? And the answer is absolutely nothing. Oh, go on eBay and find the new old stock fridge from 1984. Sure, 59 bucks. It'll be damaged in shipping. So it is what it is. They actually work. It's rather amazing. I love it. Super convenient. Opens nicer than the old wine fridge ever did. Everything's right here. They look good on top of each other. I had to put a piece of wood under the back one so it would sit level. And I had to adjust the feet on it. This one here longer. That one there a lot shorter because of the hinge. And another one started. So they're both running now. And isn't that awesome? Now there's two compressors that can start up at will at any time, anywhere. Of course, your next question is, well, Jay, why don't you just store all that stuff in your fridge, in your regular fridge in the kitchen? I could put other stuff in there, and that's what I do. So these are like the drink fridges. Got the drink fridge here and the wine cellar down there. And it just works. And as we discussed in part 3 of this series, well, one of these uses about half the electricity of the old wine fridge. So here I am now with the same electricity usage that I had with that stupid wine fridge for years, and I can store tons more shit in them and get cool sounds to boot. Problem completely solved. And a spare, because when one dies, I'll be down to one, but I won't have none. And that's why you should always have two. It just so happened that they were on sale on clearance, and it was too good of a price to leave there. So I got a second one, and I've been thoroughly happy with both of them. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I think it's time for a drink. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, hit that bell, because YouTube is like Arby's. They like when you do that kind. And take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.